My name is Arun Kumar and I am the driver, and you're watching Driven Diary episode 100. We made it, I guess. It's been a journey for sure. I hope you've watched and enjoyed some of our prior videos up until this point. And as you're already aware, if you're a regular listener, watcher, whatever this is, then you'll know that our production quality is improving significantly, and these videos are going to get more educational, more entertaining, and overall continue to accomplish their current goal, which is to document the entrepreneurial journey as I build a $1 billion automotive service business called Driven Auto Care. We currently have 3 locations, started 2 years ago in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we're going to grow this business until we reach $1 billion valuation, at which point I believe we will have made a dent in the perception of the automotive service industry, which I believe is something that desperately needs to happen. However, you'll notice everything around me here has nothing to do with automotive service, and that's because on the side we also have We Are Driven. You're standing in what is part of the Driven compound, which is something we are currently building here, and you'll see throughout this video, which is a membership-based automotive enthusiast and driven individual place, membership-based place in the Bay Area where people can congregate to share in the pursuit of excellence in business, fitness, and cars. And that's the point of We Are Driven. So in this week's video, there's a whole lot of different things happening between the renovations, shop operations, generally just trying to keep everything moving forwards. And it gets hectic, and you'll get to see what that looks like in this video. So with all that said, let's get to it. Monday afternoon. And you know what? It's quiet. Quite quiet in here. And it's quite quiet in the Fremont shop, unfortunately, in general. But on this side of the shop, it's actually very nice. It's so easy to focus with so much less going on, you know, right outside my office into an active shop. This is a mess. This giant lift that was up, they really didn't do a good job of packaging it up and making it ready to transport down to Campbell. This lift is going to move to the other side of the Fremont shop here next week. This is still waiting on an engine rebuild. This is, you know, basically my personal utility truck, and therefore can live on my side of the shop. I'll be putting my Passat in here and driving my other Passat up to Seattle this week. And then I'll be putting my track car in here as well, if I decide to keep it. And then maybe a couple customer storage cars, as well as maybe some like inventory or just generally content creation vehicles. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's nice over here. I can focus, I can get a lot done. I feel very much reminded by the fact that I'm supposed to focus on high leverage tasks, and that's what I'm trying to do now. So this side of the shop's still messy. We got, you know, the gym nicely set up over there. I'll go show you the gym. I think Hamilton will have shown this to you in the last Driven Diary, which we haven't uploaded yet, but you know, we got barbell, squat rack, we got a cable cross machine here, we got 2 benches, we got more weight than we know what to do with, and we've got a bunch of dumbbells. Then we've got this messy area over here that we will be fixing, making less messy for sure, but it's just slow process here, slow process. And the front office also, we got to get cleaned up and ready to go. But in the meantime, you know, this room is still being utilized for both purposes. So microwave, water, fridges, multiple here. So I admit it's not ideal for the guys right now. But hey, that's the price of change, is disruption. They did most of the work here, mudding, taping up the wall. And then the last cool thing that's happening here is they've opened up this wall to do the plumbing work that will need to be done to run a urinal into the main Fremont bathroom so that it can be used by multiple people at the same time, it will be the only bathroom for that shop. So exciting stuff going on. Exciting stuff. That's all for now. Tuesday afternoon, we had a very good media planning session. We're gonna have an event soon at the new Driven compound. Cool to see people getting excited about it. So that's what's going on right now. Got the gym mostly set up. Did a lot of work last night cleaning out that corner of the shop. Nice to get the whole ass sun in the background. Mohammed's back, getting to work, doing photography. Hamilton on the grind. That's what's going on. Now I'm walking the second time today. Got the dog, got the baby. Last time just had the dog. Lifted at the shop. High leverage activities. As far as work goes, it's the name of the game. Driving my new car. Love my new car. That's all for now. Wednesday morning in San Ramon. A couple interesting business owner things worth documenting. I just sent out the monthly email to all the managers with their bonus, what they made last month, and all the managers had a $0 bonus last month. Our performance was borderline break even on a sales record, which is really unfortunate. We know what we're capable of. One shop set a sales record. The other two had pretty weak months. The shop that did set a sales record did so with an extra technician, meaning the gross profit really wasn't that good either. So we've work to do. That much is for sure. So that's thing number one. Thing number two that happened this morning, that was interesting, is I got a call from my insurance broker, and he told me that the company who currently insures us for our property, not real estate, but our personal property in the shops, they have decided to not renew us because they have 118% loss ratio on premium versus payouts. And that's because of the break-in that happened about 15 months ago. They decided they didn't want to renew us. I gave my broker some ammo to go back and basically say, hey, I really like working with these guys, and we beefed up our security system, and it won't happen again, and here's why it was so expensive. So we'll see what comes of that. I hope we get to stay with that insurer because they are quite good. So it's going to be a long day. I'm going to an AA meeting from 8 to 9 tonight, and then I'm going to go back to the Fremont shop for a photo shoot with Mohammed. So late night ahead here. That's all for now. You got time. We're back here just for me to tell you what's coming up next. You're about to see Thursday night, and it was at the very end of a long day of shooting a ton of short form social media content. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and you are on YouTube, so don't forget to subscribe here. You can find me at Driven Auto CEO on those other two platforms, where you'll find a ton of entertaining and educational short form content going over shop ownership, what it's like to be a customer at Driven Auto Care, and what it's like to be driven and work hard towards your goals in your pursuit of excellence in business, fitness, and cars. So with all that said, here's Hamilton for some behind the scenes.
Anyways, we are getting some content done. We're talking about compound, getting some funny videos done. And yeah, I don't know. Ruben, what do you got to say about all that we're doing?
Great segue. We're doing live, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I basically said, okay, we are a little behind on content. We're a little behind on the content library for social media, short form content. And so I said, we got to shoot 30 bits tonight. And we've been here since a little after 3:30. It is 7. We both still have to lift. And we've been working for 3.5 hours doing both ideation as well as creation, as well as
think about it,
editing. for the Driven Diary episode 99. This is Driven Diary episode 100. And as you can see, the production quality has significantly improved because Hamilton knows what he's doing now after 1 week of practice.
Thanks, man.
Expert.
Appreciate it.
Expert level, we will see, considering you started today. But anyways, yeah, I mean, this really is the difficulty and the commitment you have to make to just pursuing what you want. Is it's like, okay, look, I wanted to put a gym next to cool cars, so I did. And now I have to like monetize this whole side of the shop, and the rent over here is $6,000 a month. And that's before utilities, before security, before insurance and all that stuff. And so it's very hard to monetize with like a giant lift still in the way, and with the paint not done, and with very little content creation capability in here. But that's what this place will be, in addition to an event area, big place for socializing, bringing business owners together, talking about business, talking about success, talking about being driven. And we're building it, but it does take, you know, this type of grinding it out to get there. And it's not glamorous, it's not fun most of the time.
Yeah,
it's
right.
pretty fun, but a lot of it's not fun. And yeah, that's what I got for today.
Nice.
One important thing for the Driven Diary is the beginning of every clip, you gotta say what time of day it is. So today is Thursday evening.
Today's
folks.
Thursday evening,
Yeah.
folks. Last time you guys were in here,
Your voice gets deeper when you start filming, you know?
we had all the racks still over, shelving, I should say. I didn't move it like I said I would. Arun had to take that over because I didn't. Arun got all of this moved and got the table put back there so we can start moving towards having the supplements and having the drinks and whatever we want to do in this corner. I don't think we have fully set that down, but that is another plan. We got the cable machine in here finally, and yeah. There's Arun about to shoulder press
Getting strong.
225.
Friday morning. Oh man. It's 3:30. I'm driving to Seattle today. I'm surprising my parents. My wife flew to Seattle yesterday, and I am driving up today. I'm bringing the Passat wagon up to Seattle. A nice, relaxing drive today, but I got home at 9:30 last night, 9:20. Had to do some packing, had to do some laundry, got to bed by 10, woke up at 3. It's one of those times. I was up till midnight on Wednesday night doing a photo shoot with Mohammed that you got a couple clips of for the Driven Compound. Then yesterday I did 4 hours of social media shooting with Hamilton. So yeah, a lot of media creation, which is great. Need to figure out how to get it to start earlier in the day so that I don't get home so late. But anyways, it's gonna be a fun day getting home to my parents' house this evening and saying surprise and getting to see my wife and kid again. So that's what's going on today. I'll check in with you guys later. That's it for Driven Diary episode 100. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and the 99 that came before it that got us to this point, and that you've enjoyed the journey along the way, and that obviously we're very far from done. So I hope you do subscribe so that you can continue to follow along as we keep going into the future. With all that said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like so we can show up higher in the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions or feedback about the episode, leave a comment below. And like I already said, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's Driven Diary. So until next week, I hope you go out and continue to build your own automotive dreams and stay driven.